What is going on, everybody? Kyle Murray from FTNBets.com back again with another NFL player prop profile video, bringing you some of my favorite NFL prop bets to make. We're sticking in the futures market still, as we're about a month away from the season starting, but another wide receiver bet that I really like, and I actually touched on this in a previous video that you can find over at FTNBets.com, where I talked about 3 of my favorite prop bets out of the wide receivers to make. So I'm going back to this one here because I really do like this bet a ton, and it's Keenan Allen over 6.5 touchdowns. For some reason, this is at plus 100, so I like this bet a ton, enough to make it a 1-unit bet. And for me, Keenan Allen has had, over the course of the last 4 or 5 seasons, a ton of injury history, and I think that is why the number is so low at 6.5 and still plus money at plus 100. But again, if you're able to bet on Keenan Allen just having a healthy year, I know that's been tough to make that case for Keenan Allen because he has gone through significant injury, but 2 of his injuries that he's had over the course of the last 4 or 5 years have been kind of fluke injuries, stuff that you can't really necessarily predict. He lacerated a kidney, which I've never seen on an NFL field before. He did tear his ACL, I believe, 2 or 3 years back. So he's dealt with some major injuries, and obviously we know that he has a problem with soft tissue injuries as well. But if we're able to get a full 16-17 game season from Keenan Allen, even if he plays just 15 games out of the 17 game season, I really like this number for him. In a full 17 game season, I have him projected for over 10 receiving touchdowns. So again, at 6.5, there's plenty of wiggle room for him to potentially even miss a game or 2 and still hit this number. Keenan Allen has played all 16 games only once over the last 4 years, and he's caught no fewer than 6 touchdowns in that span. So over the last 4 years, he's had 6, 6, 6, and 8 touchdowns. So all of those would put him at or around this number. And obviously last year when he scored 8 touchdowns, this Chargers offense took a massive step forward with Justin Herbert. They're playing fast and they're scoring a ton, and I'm expecting another step forward for the Chargers offense this year. So if he remains healthy, I don't really think there's a chance that he stays under this 7 touchdown number in a 17 game season. So health is the deal for Keenan Allen here, but I'm liking the bet here at over 6.5 touchdowns and a healthy season for Keenan Allen at plus 100 over on DraftKings.